rumor has it that Adam Sandler is making good on his promise to the Academy when he said if he gets snubbed for an Oscar nomination for Uncut Gems, he's gonna make the worst movie he's ever made and unleash it on the world. Which brings me to the new Netflix original, Hubie Halloween. Now, in defense of that rumor, I have to say I had a pretty good time watching this movie. It's not a good movie, but it's a pretty good time. Adam Sandler has become that actor who is just pumping out movie after movie for Netflix because they're giving him a blank check, because we all know at Netflix it's quantity over quality. They're just handing him blank checks and says, have fun with your friends. So from all the big parts to the very small parts to the day players with 2 lines, it all goes to somebody of note. Somebody, a celebrity friend of his, somebody he's worked with before, or if there are any parts left, they go to his family, his daughters, his nieces, nephews, and his wife. I wouldn't classify this one as the worst movie he's ever made. It was oddly sweet. Had a nice little anti-bullying message in there, but it was mainly for kids. He gets scared a lot. There's a lot of physical comedy, a lot of pratfalls and stuff like that. It's juvenile, it's childish, it's everything we've come to love from Adam Sandler. So you feel right at home. And it's oddly a love letter to his previous works. A couple of reoccurring characters from old movies, recycled jokes from things like Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. So it was pretty, it's like when you're watching an Adam Sandler movie, it's less of a movie and more of a reunion. Like hanging out with friends you haven't seen in a while. It's a periodic reunion where you're just like, oh, remember this time? And oh, wasn't this funny when we did this? And I want to take a second to thank Sandler for giving me my annual dose of Steve Buscemi. For little roles, cameos, walk-ons, every time he's on screen, it's a recipe for a stolen scene. So to sum up, it's your typical Adam Sandler formula, just dressed up with Halloween costumes and Halloween decorations. It's not a bad way to spend a couple of hours, but it's not enough to get me to resubscribe. But if you still have your subscription to Netflix, then it's worth a go for the Halloween season.